Code of
Can we just
ethics.
stand over there because it's closed?
You guys alright?
We might need some assistance. Just give me a sec. Sorry, do you want to just come around here? Sorry.
Why would you need some assistance for?
I don't know who you are, do I?
Well, who are you?
Well, I will identify myself as a police officer because I'm on duty.
Okay. And your shoulder number as well, please.
2167.
2167.
So if you want to step over here, I'll explain to you why we...
No, I'm finding exactly where I am.
So obviously you just come up towards the gate with your phone out.
Yes.
It's quite suspicious. Obviously we don't know who you are. We know nothing about you. So
well, I don't know who you are. Okay. And you're suspicious. Yeah, but even as a police officer, you're suspicious as well.
Anyway, why aren't you taking pictures of backyard?
Because I can.
Why?
For public interest.
What is the public interest?
You're a public service, okay? I'm a member of the public.
Doing that?
Okay.
Can we? I'll probably just get a marked unit.
That's alright, we're going to get marked.
Okay. So could you identify yourself properly, please?
Sir, I don't need
You're
to.
in plain clothes and you do, okay? If you're not going to identify yourself properly,
well, I've
in front of this,
myself as a
in front of
police
this
officer,
officer, okay? In front of
this
this
is my
officer,
police sergeant who I know she's a police officer. It doesn't matter.
It makes no difference. She is in plain clothes, sir.
I've identified myself as a police officer.
And I will
actually.
Yeah, I will carry on talking to you, but I will not.
Yeah.
We've identified ourselves as a police officer. Showed my warrant cards.
Yep, and as I told you, I will.
Bringing it to a marked police. Well, uniformed officers come down.
And as I told you, I will gladly engage with you, sir. Okay, but as I said, because she hasn't identified herself properly, okay, I will not engage with her.
So
I
you
will
see
carry
why
on
we've approached
engaging
you,
with
right? Do you understand why we've
That's
approached you or
fine.
no?
That's perfectly
Do
fine.
you know why we've approached you? You know why we've approached you, right?
Well, you've approached me because I have a camera.
Yes, and you're facing it towards the backyard.
Yes.
Which is quite suspicious to us.
Well, it's lawful.
Well, first of all, you're
yes or no,
blocking,
sir?
You're blocking an access.
No, I'm not, sir.
There.
I'm standing on the actual pavement. I was standing on the actual pavement here, sir.
We have cameras.
This is the actual pavement here. Okay? I was standing directly there, sir, on the pavement. On the pavement.
Anyway, sir,
that is the road, not the pavement. Okay? So you need to clarify that. Okay? Do not make stuff up. Okay? That's one thing that you don't want to be doing, is making stuff up, sir. Okay, I was on the pavement.
Sir, we've got the CCTV
yeah,
here, so
and I've got it all on camera. Okay. I'm on the pavement here, sir. Okay, so don't make stuff up. Okay, that's what the problem is. Okay, when you have officers such as yourself that make stuff up.
All right, sir.
And that's the problem. Good afternoon, sir. How are you? How are you, sir?
Not too bad, sir. Can I ask
why you're calling? Well, first of all, could you identify yourself properly for me, sir?
My name's PC Basim, attached to Colonel Police Station. I'm a response officer.
And your shoulder number, please, sir.
2120 November Whiskey.
This interaction highlights a fundamental requirement often overlooked. Plainclothes officers must properly identify themselves, typically showing a warrant card. Here, the auditor correctly challenges the officer, standing firm while the officer appears defensive. Notice how quickly the situation escalates with calls for backup, despite no unlawful activity occurring. This illustrates a common issue in public encounters. When officers don't adhere to identification protocols, authority can appear arbitrary. For viewers, this is a clear lesson. Knowing the law empowers you to challenge incomplete or improper identification and prevents unnecessary escalation before it even...
Okay, and your shoulder number.
I don't have a shoulder.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, so can I ask your name, please?
I don't have to give my name, sir.
Can I ask the purpose of why you're recorded?
For public interest.
Okay, and is that part of an audit as such, sir, for some reason? Are you an auditor? Is that what you do?
Yes, I do go around different police stations.
That's completely fine, nothing wrong with that. Can I ask the name of your YouTube channel if you have an audit trail as such?
No, I'm not gonna give that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Can I ask why you're standing out here?
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself properly, please?
Because what, sorry?
Could you identify yourself properly for me, please?
I'm PC Roycroft, that's Condell Police Station. Is that good enough for you?
And your shoulder number,
You
please.
can see it.
Okay?
Go ahead.
I'm not good with numbers. Would you mind actually
1880.
saying? Thank you.
What is it that you're doing, sir?
Well, what does it look like, madam?
I don't know, you're filming me. Can I ask why?
Right, there you go.
Okay.
Exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I'm filming.
No, I'm at the front.
If I'm in Lincoln.
Yep.
Can you make yourself free to speak?
Okay. Okay, right, first of all, can I actually ask you why you did not tell me that you had actually put your body camera on?
Okay, well,
when it's part of your code of ethics under section 3.5 that
so,
you should tell me.
Okay, so prior to you talking to my officer, sir, I did visibly orderly tell you that my body worn camera was activated. You didn't appear to be
Okay, if I missed that, sir, then I do apologise.
That's alright, not a problem, sir. Would you like me to tell you again? You can clearly see it's activated.
Yeah,
so
no, that's fine. And as I said, if I did miss that before, I do apologise for that.
Not a problem at all, sir. Okay, so how long do you intend on staying?
I don't know. I don't know, sir.
Okay. Just a bit wary, so obviously.
Filming from public areas for public interest is a lawful activity, yet the officer frames it as suspicious. This is a recurring theme, lawful behavior being mischaracterized to justify intervention. The auditor calmly explains the purpose, documenting police interactions, which underscores the difference between perception and legality. Public interest isn't just a buzzword. It's a principle that protects transparency and accountability. For viewers, it's a reminder. Just because an authority figure labels something as suspicious doesn't mean it's unlawful. Understanding these boundaries is essential for lawful documentation and civil rights.
I don't know how long I'm going to be here for.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you made up a lie by trying to say that I was actually blocking when I was standing on the pavement.
Sorry,
so you need to clarify that, okay, and not make stuff up.
Okay, so can you listen to me now?
No, please
What
don't
was your
talk to me
name?
like that, please.
Like anything,
Okay.
I've just asked you
It
what's
makes
your
no
name,
difference what my name is.
sir.
I don't have to give my
I'll refer to
name.
you as sir, is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, so at the moment, you're posed as a bit of a risk, okay? A safety
What's the risk?
issue.
There's no
currently
safety
you're
issue.
standing in front of the gates for a police station.
I'm standing
You're
on
more
a
than
pavement.
welcome to.
I'm standing on
no,
a
you're not on
pavement.
the pavement.
This is the pavement. There's the road. That is the curb.
Do you want to listen to me?
That is the curb. So this is the pavement. That is the road.
Okay. You're
Okay.
more than welcome to stand over there by the cars. You just
I'm
can't
finding
stand
that-
here.
I can
because
stand
this
here.
is where the cars come in for the police station.
Well, no.
right?
That is the road that they are.
blocking it.
No, I'm not blocking it. This is
Well,
the
you're blocking it.
pavement. This
You're
is the
currently a
pavement.
safety issue because
Okay.
what we
No,
can't
I'm on the
have-
pavement. If a car comes onto the pavement, okay, as a pedestrian, I actually have right of way. So let's actually clarify
So
this.
what I'm explaining to you, sir,
Okay.
is what I'm saying about being an officer, a safety issue, is because you're standing here, we've got to make, that means that someone's going to have to stand here and make sure you don't keep walking in when the gate's open.
I'm not going in any area
Okay,
that
well,
I
I
should
don't know
not
you,
be.
so I don't know
Okay.
that. All I'm asking
Right,
you to do
answer me this
is
question.
to move over
Answer me
to
this
the car.
question. Have I gone through those blue gates?
I don't know, sir, I've just met you.
Have I gone through those blue
I
gates?
don't know, sir.
Right. Well, then go and check your own CCTV, and you'll see that I
but
will
I'm
not go
saying, how
into a
do I know
restricted
you're
area
not?
because I'm not here to break the law.
So what are you
I'm not
doing?
here to break the law.
Right.
I'm here to do what I.
Here we see a classic confusion over public space. The officer claims the auditor is blocking access, yet he's standing firmly on the pavement, a public right-of-way. This highlights the importance of clarity in public versus restricted areas. Pedestrians generally have the right-of-way on pavements, and filming from these spaces is lawful. The tension arises when officers assert control over public property without legal basis. For viewers, it's a microcosm of common street-level misunderstandings. Authority and lawful activity often collide when knowledge of property rights and pedestrian law.
Because you're standing
I'm
by
no
the
safety
entrances
risk.
and the exits
Yeah?
to the police station.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly where
I've said
it's
you to
publicly.
stand further over here by the
Exactly
cars.
where it's publicly
You can't stand
accessible.
here.
This is publicly accessible.
It's not publicly
Yes,
accessible.
Yes, how is it not?
It's the
It
access
is the
to a
pavement.
Police, the backyard of a
Yeah,
police station,
it's still
sir.
the pavement up to the gate. Up to the gate.
Why do you want to stand by the
Okay,
gate then?
because that's what I'm here to do.
Why?
Okay, because that is what I'm here to do.
But what do you get out of standing behind the gates? What,
Well, it
what
makes
are
no
you doing?
difference.
What are you
I'm here to see how you guys actually interact. You got that other officer that actually went away that made up lies and bullshit.
What lies?
Okay, by trying to say I was actually blocking vehicles going in. Okay, the officer that you were talking to just there. Okay,
Yep.
right, and that's
All right.
what the problem
Well, I've
is.
just
When
come
you
out
got
and spoken to
officers,
you. I
okay,
don't
that
know
come
anything
out. Hang
about
on a
what
minute,
you
let me
said.
finish.
Okay.
Okay, when you got officers that come out and they make stuff up, and then the way that you've just actually tried to say that I have to go over there and this isn't publicly accessible, this is perfectly publicly accessible. Okay,
Well,
so
the only
please do
people
not
that
make
have
stuff up.
I'm not making anything up, sir. The only people that have access to this is police officers.
Okay,
the
right.
Public aren't allowed
See
through
that
these
blue
gates.
gate? See that blue gate?
The public
Okay.
aren't allowed through there, are
Yeah,
they?
and I have
No.
not gone through there, and
Okay.
I will not go through there.
At the moment,
So
it's
please
a risk
don't.
that you're standing here.
No,
and that
it's
if
not a risk.
someone buzzes
The
themselves
risk,
in and
no,
you
the
try and
risk,
through,
the
that's
risk
the
is
risk.
when I go in.
Okay, but how do I know
Okay,
you're not
but
going to
until
do
I
that?
do that, I've done nothing wrong.
Okay, well,
Okay.
we want to try and prevent that.
Notice a moment of professional accountability when the officer apologizes for not announcing body-worn camera activation. Policy generally requires verbal notification to ensure transparency. While this demonstrates adherence to ethics and builds public trust, the temporary de-escalation quickly returns to confrontational tactics. For viewers, it's a reminder that even trained officers can oscillate between professionalism and overreach. It also illustrates the dual purpose of audits, documenting both lawful behavior and lapses in procedure, providing an educational lens for officers and the public.
Okay, you have a major attitude problem. Okay, and I will be reporting you for it. Okay, because you are an absolute. Oh man, it's not even worth.
No attitude with you, sir. I've asked you.
Yeah, you do. You've got a major
I've been very
attitude.
polite to you this entire time.
Okay,
I don't know what you're
no,
talking
you
about.
haven't.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so
Absolutely
what
fine.
I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on doing what I'm lawfully allowed to
Can
do.
you do it over by the car
No,
for me?
no, I
Why
will
not?
not, because I do not have to. Okay, I will go exactly where I'm lawfully allowed to go, and I will film exactly what I can see. Okay, I won't be going into any restricted areas because, as I said, I'm not here to break the law. Okay, I'm here to do a completely lawful activity, and that is exactly what I'm doing. Okay, and I should be left alone to do what I'm lawfully allowed to do. Okay,
But
if
I
you
told
hang on,
you,
if you have a problem with that, then go and get me your sergeant or your inspector out.
Why do you want my
Okay,
sergeant or inspector?
because I'm entitled and legally allowed to actually ask for them. Okay, and it's part of your code of ethics that if I actually ask for one, that you should be on your radio and actually
just spoken to a
requesting one.
sergeant already.
It makes no difference. I'm requesting
My
a
sergeant is
sergeant.
the one that spoke to
I'm
me to come
requesting
down
a
here.
sergeant or an inspector to come down. Okay, until they come down,
what
I will
reason,
carry
sir?
on doing what
Can I
I'm
ask
going
for
to
what
do.
reason?
I don't need to tell you that.
Well, for me to ask for them to come
I
down,
don't
they
need to tell you that. No, I do not need to tell you that.
Right. So obviously the issue that we have at hand, so just listen to me on quick.
Yeah, you can carry on talking to me.
Well, so like I said,
The auditor refuses to disclose how long he intends to remain, highlighting another important principle. Consent-based interactions mean citizens are not obliged to provide information absent legal compulsion. Officers often press for details under the guise of safety, yet lawful filming requires no disclosure. This segment demonstrates how assertive, calm refusal can prevent unnecessary escalation while maintaining legality. For viewers, it's an important lesson in standing firm. Knowing which questions are legally mandatory and which are optional allows citizens to assume.
Move
as
anywhere.
you can see, sir, the boundary's here. And you
No,
just crossed it.
no. Where is the boundary? That's
fine,
the
sir.
boundary. That's the
Fine.
gate. Okay, and I'm allowed to go exactly on this pavement. Okay,
So the gate
where it's
threshold
publicly.
starts from here, doesn't it?
No, the
So-
gate goes that
the-
way.
Okay, so the reason
Okay.
obviously my colleagues asked you to stop filming and recording in a public place is, like I said, you're more than welcome to do it at a safe distance. The only reason why obviously it's concerned for us is we use access to get in via the intercom, and potentially we might be entering sensitive material through the access point. Now, we don't want you filming and recording that, so obviously officers are coming and going. We don't need to record sensitive documentation such as their vehicle registration and such. You know, like I said, you're still in the right to
Right.
record.
Regardless, I can film whatever I can see. Okay, regardless to what it is.
Right, but so to me as a police officer, it looks a bit suspicious to why you're pointing your camera towards the direction of a police backyard.
Because it's something that the public pays for.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm entitled to film it and
Okay.
and lawfully.
And I'm
allowed
not
to
disputing
film
your
it.
legal right to film in a public place, sir. It's just where I said your camera's pointed towards the entrance of a police station,
Yeah.
or backyard of a police station.
Yeah.
Now, it'd be hard to say, sir, whether it's accessible via Google Maps if you're saying it's not publicly knowledge, is it? It's not publicly published all over the internet as to what vehicles are coming in and out of the police station, are they?
I don't care.
Apart from
I'm
yourself
I'm
filming,
here.
sir.
I'm here to look at police
So
vehicles.
just watch out, you need to get.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So as you're saying?
Okay, I'm here to film police property that the public pay for.
Okay.
Okay, and as I said, okay, this is the actual pavement. Okay, and this is what I'm here to do.
The officer claims a safety risk despite the auditor standing on the pavement, clearly separated from the road and police vehicles. Here, the auditor systematically clarifies the public nature of the pavement and his lawful position. This is a critical moment. It exposes the tendency of officers to frame harmless public behavior as a threat, sometimes to justify intervention. For viewers, this is educational. Safety arguments are often subjective and require scrutiny. By calmly asserting factual positions, citizens can challenge exaggerated claims without confrontation, reinforcing legal rights.